Hello and welcome back to the Glasgow South Model Tram and Rail Group workshops. It's a wee while since we did our wee weighbridge hut from the Scalescene range, and I noticed that some of you, or one guy was having bother with the warehouse that they make. I've actually built the warehouse, and I think the most intricate bit is cutting out the wee square windows without damaging the window frame. They're very, very fine, these window frames, and it's not an easy task to get them out without one of the wee bits coming away. So I'm going to attempt to show you my method. And it doesn't always work. I'm going to be honest with that. It doesn't always work. Sometimes there's one wee square, and if that happens, you're left with a couple of alternatives. Maybe put a ventilator in where that pane would have been, or that, and you'll see from the sheet that I'm cutting that I've actually one of the panes has come away. So I might have to do that with that one. But I've still got the other one to cut out, so when I get the camera set up, we'll have a wee go and see if we can manage to cut the squares out without damaging them. I won't film the whole thing because it takes quite a wee while to cut them all out, but I'll show you how I attempt to do it from the start, and then I'll stop the camera and start it again when we're near the end of it, because it takes quite a long time to load these things up to the computer before it goes on the site. So bear with me and we'll be back in a minute. Hello again. So you can see these are the windows, and you can see that this spar here has broken. It's just something that happens sometimes. It doesn't always work, but I'm going to show you how I start this off. I take the rule on the long side of the windows, and I've already cut this side, by the way, and I just cut along each window, and then keeping the spar that we want, I do the same there, and then I bring it back and do the same there, and then finally that way, and then I start to cut this way again, keeping the bit we want underneath the rule. Like that, you see. Try and make sure that you've cut right to the edge, because it saves a lot of problems later on. Next one, yeah. Then the next one. One of the things I should have said right at the very outset of doing this task, make sure that you've got a new blade in your knife, because you really have to have a really sharp blade to cut this to stop the risk of the thing tearing. So that's them all cut that way, and then what we do is so that you can still see it, we cut it the other way, and then we just sometimes it's difficult to know whether you've cut right through, and that's where the danger comes in. Don't think, as I said before, don't think that I got this right first time, by the way, because I can tell you right now I didn't. I'm breaking my rules here because it took me quite a few attempts before I managed to get a set of windows that were intact. But I'm just demonstrating my way of doing this. You guys that have done the kit before may have a different method, and that's fine. Obviously there's a wee bit no cut on that side. That's that. Obviously, the more windows you take out, the weaker the structure gets. So from that you can see it can be done. I'm going to stop the camera and I'll do the rest of it and I'll come back when I'm finished. So there we are. I managed to cut them all out, and it's still, I think I maybe caught that one there, but once the acetate's behind it, that should hold it in place. So first of all, you do 4 long sides and then you come back and do the rest, and that's the way I found is the best way to do this this particular part of the kit. I'm not building the whole kit again because I've already got one already built, which I did some time ago. But that was the most intricate bit that I found to get a success. But if this should happen, there is wee vents that you can stick in there to cover up the, not a mistake, it's just what happens with these kits. It's a good kit, it's a very versatile kit. I put a platform inside the one that I built. They're very good that way. So there we are, and there'll be another wee workshop shortly, and this time it's going to be the platform accessory kit that you get. It's got a gentleman's toilet, it's got a wee ticket booth, it's got a book stall, and it's got the cabinets for the side of the track with it. So that'll be the next wee project where we'll be undertaking. So until we meet again, keep shunting and God bless you. Hello folks again. I just thought I'd show you how to put the wee vents in case you didn't quite catch what I was talking about. You just cut the wee vent out and you just kind of stick it over there we are. It makes it look as though it's covers up the mistake that you made when you cut it. So there you are. That's how I do these things. Others may have other methods, but I think that I tried it various ways, and that was the way that I found it. Long side first and then across, and just be careful that when you've got, you have a really sharp blade in order to carry this out. So until the next time, goodbye.